Probably, listen, I would say the biggest IP anime wise in the world, in the history of the medium, Dragon Ball, especially ever since it came out here in the West, it blew up. It's 2021 and they're still making Dragon Ball. Super came out. Everyone asked,
Is this it?
when's the sequel to Super going to come out? What's next? Because Toei's not done with it. This is Toei's cash cow. You know that Toei's not done with it. So, recently, we had Goku Day. Do you even know about the terms? Do you even know what the hell I'm talking about? So in Japanese, Go is like 5, I guess. Ku is 9. So, people expect big announcements on Goku Day, the main character, right? But on, you know how the fans are, right? Dragon Ball fans are in their own
4th,
league.
all those kind of days.
Exactly. That's a great analogy to bring up. You're a great co-host, James. You're a great co-host. Toei Animation EU on their website. Literally, people are going to the URL for this shit. On May 5th, they had, they had another page that says, Toei Animation marks Goku Day surprise with a ... You go to the page, it's a dead page. But again, the fact that the page even exists, people are speculating, people are going rampant with the rumors. Oh, we're getting a sequel of some sort. People were thinking it was a series, maybe a movie. Eventually, Toei EU, the European site, took it down. Because this shit, it gains traction on Twitter. But guess what, Germs? It's not a rumor. It's been confirmed. Dragon Ball Super, or Dragon Ball as a whole, the whole
franchise,
the whole franchise is getting a sequel. And yeah, it's official now. Akira Toriyama, the creator, legendary mangaka, has commented on it. So let me read this to you. An all-new movie since Dragon Ball Super Broly is currently in the making. Holy shit, I forgot about Broly. Broly came out after Super, yeah. Just like the previous movie, I'm heavily leading the story and the dialogue production for another amazing film. I really shouldn't talk about it too much, but be prepared for some extreme and entertaining bouts, which may feature an unexpected character. So, I guess the Broly route, right? Like last movie. We'll be charting some unexplored territory in terms of the visual aesthetics to give the audience an amazing ride, so I hope everybody will look forward to the new movie. These are Akira Toriyama's words. That is as official as it gets. We are getting a new Dragon Ball movie, 2021. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, you're probably elated to hear this news. If you're not, you're probably not surprised. I mean, it's Dragon Ball. But yeah, this is the one franchise that will absolutely not die.
Oh yeah.
What do you think of this news, Germs? What do you think of this news?
I kind of missed the Brawly train. Unfortunately, I heard it's so good. I do as a child. I always watched Dragon Ball. I'm not such a super huge fan, but I played Fighters Z. Had a great time. Me and you. That was great times. Great times. So I think it's probably giving me motivation to watch that Brawly movie. I just heard really great. I never heard anything bad about that movie. Maybe Super's a little weird, it wasn't, fully by Toriyama or something like that. Maybe it was by his assistants or something. So I was like, meh. But Brawly, I definitely got to go check that out and then, see this movie as well. Maybe see some more previous movies as well. They're just movies, knock it out an hour and a half. Easy peasy. And, it's Dragon Ball. It's not, there's no super long, in-depth storyline. It's just dumb Dragon Ball fun, we're here to have fun.
Watch the Dragon Ball fans come for your head after that statement. Yeah, so from what I understand, after Z, you had GT, you had Kai, whatever. For the Super storyline, you had Battle of the Gods, and then Frieza, the Frieza movie. Those are like the first 2 arcs in Super, and then Super goes past those arcs, and then we also had the Broly movie. So I have not seen Super. It doesn't look like it's for me. The Dragon Ball franchise is, because I've seen the original Dragon Ball. The original Dragon Ball is funny and perverted, and they're not blowing up planets. Like, it's a lot more grounded in not as crazy as Z gets, and Super,
Universes.
they have universes and shit now. It's the IP is blown up to such a monumental. Everyone expects when there's new Dragon Ball, they want the biggest fights. They want a new Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan
Ultra
God,
Instinct.
or all the crazy shit that's Ultra Instinct. They have to keep upping the ante, and that's kind of why I'm out of it. I don't want to see a new villain that's stronger than the last. I've already seen a villain that's stronger than the last 100 times already. I don't need to see any of that stuff. But you can't deny, you absolutely cannot deny that this is probably the biggest anime of all time. Just the franchise, Dragon Ball. It killed it in Japan. I believe it's the second highest selling manga after One Piece. One Piece is a beast, right? But it came over here in the West, and
way bigger than One Piece.
If you're an American, way bigger than One Piece. The two biggest shows to ever come out in the West, anime wise, are definitely Dragon Ball and Naruto. There's just no denying those two shows they're leagues above everything else. And if you're an anime fan in America, you really should be thanking Dragon Ball for really paving the way for all of this stuff. I mean, there's people that are Dragon Ball fans that don't even give a shit about anime. They're just Dragon Ball fans. You know what I mean? So the franchise is so big, so popular, so massive. I think it's done better over here in the West than over in Japan, and globally too. I mean, it's done well globally too. There's no denying that. And listen, if you're Toei, business-wise, why wouldn't you keep the franchise alive? Why wouldn't you? Right? Like, Super doesn't look like it's for me. Maybe it's not for you, right? Like, we'll check out the movies, but maybe we're not going to binge the whole show. But why wouldn't you keep something alive if it's an absolute cash cow? Remember, they're not just making money off the Blu-rays, Germs. They're making money off of the figures,
trading card
the shirts,
game,
the backpacks, the trading card game, everything, the plushies. There's so much Dragon Ball stuff out there. The blankets, the keychains, like you name it. There's Dragon Ball for everything. Shoes. I mean, it's when you look at American pop culture, Dragon Ball's in there. It has transcended anime. This is not just an anime thing. This is not just a Japanese thing. If you grew up in the 90s, even the early 2000s, if you're familiar with Toonami, you watch Dragon Ball. You at least know about it. I mean, most people know about it. And yeah, more Dragon Ball. If you're a fan of the series, this is good news for you. If you're not, well, I mean, can you really be surprised by this? I mean, business-wise, I see how this completely makes sense, right, Germs?
Yeah, totally makes sense.
And look at all the times they've re-released Z on Blu-ray and all of the. That's all. Oh, we can do a whole discussion on that shit, but all the money they've made off the Kai Blu-rays, the Super Blu-rays. All of it. I mean, this franchise is not going to die anytime soon. They're going to make another Super movie, and that's not it. Because right after that movie airs, the fans are going to ask, when's the next Dragon Ball? When's the next Dragon Ball? I don't know when the next after this is going to come. Maybe 2023, 2024. We don't know, but it's coming. It's not dead. Whether it's a special, a movie, a whole series, it's not dead. And even Akira Toriyama was kind of coaxed back into the manga. He didn't do because the dude's rolling in cash. I mean, you got to imagine how much Toriyama has made at this point. Not only with Dragon Ball, but Dragon Quest design and just like designs in general that he sold. I mean, the guy is one of the most prolific manga artists of all time, for sure, no doubt about that. And with Super, he wasn't the artist for it, but he did lead the story. Like, he did give the okay on it. So, yeah, I mean, it's not dying anytime soon. I just have one question
I wonder what you think about it, because, anime is, it's not going to, there's no time limit on, 10, 20, 500, whatever years anime is going to be going. What do you think is going to happen when Akira Toriyama eventually does, bite the bullet, in like, I don't know, 10, 20 years while we're still watching anime? What do you think, the Dragon Ball name will still continue going on after Toriyama's gone? Or this is like, way in the future, but what are your thoughts on that?
Well, if Toei has the rights, they'll keep pumping it out. I mean, think of the games. Just think of all of it, dude. The shirts, the merchandise. The merchandise will certainly never end. In terms of storyline, like
maybe
canon
a remake
anime
or something once
it'll
a few years after he passes or something.
Yeah, you know they'll do something with it. It's certainly release-wise. There's no doubt about that. At some point, you know, because they came out with the level sets, Germs, and the level sets were the original aspect ratio in 1080p Blu-ray quality. And then they said the hell with that. And so now if you want to buy the Blu-rays, they're a little bit cropped and there's grain issues. And again, that's a whole other discussion we can get into. But certainly the releases will never stop. I mean, when everything goes to 4K, there's going to be a 4K release of Dragon Ball. That's you know it's going to happen. When everything goes to 8K, there's going to be an 8K remaster of Dragon Ball. When everything goes to whatever 16K, there's going to be a 16K remaster of Dragon Ball. They pump it out and it just makes some money. At no point it's so big that at no point fans are like, you know what, we're not going to support that release. You know, I think they came out with a set for maybe the 30th anniversary. I forget what anniversary it was for, but it was a really shitty release. Really shitty. Like
They didn't even care.
They didn't really add anything. They didn't even care. It was just a new box, new art, almost the same video format, and people still bought it. There was a limited
Sold out
release.
instantly.
It was more expensive than sold out instantly within weeks. More expensive than normal Blu-rays. Way more expensive. I think it was like hundreds of dollars. This is at you know, market value, and it's sold out. I mean, the Dragon Ball fans are really a life of their own. And so again, after Akira Toriyama bites the dust, I don't know what they'll do with the franchise, but the franchise will certainly continue in some way or another. Games,
remakes.
I would assume more anime. Yeah, a remake of some sort. They'll remake the original. They'll remake Super. They'll remake Kai again. They'll do something. Like, it's not ending. They'll do remasters. Again, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. But given the 30-year track history that we have, the track record we have, Dragon Ball is not going anywhere. And if you're a Dragon Ball fan, you love that. If you are a Dragon Ball fan, you're probably pissed off that they don't have the original aspect ratio in 1080p. I'm pissed off, but yeah, many different ways to watch Dragon Ball in terms of like releases, official releases. But yeah, I don't think it goes anywhere anytime soon. A new Dragon Ball Super movie is coming out. I'll watch the movies, but dude, I don't know about you. Are you ever gonna check out Super? I don't know.
The movies,
man.
yeah.
I don't know. Movies, yeah, but how long is the anime? A couple hundred episodes?
180.
I mean, it's just not. I don't know, man. Another tournament, another villain that's stronger than every other villain they face. It's just not my cup of tea at this point. But hey, if you love it, no shade to you. So yeah, guys, what do you think of more Dragon Ball coming out? 2022. It's officially confirmed. We're getting a new Dragon Ball anime. Everyone was speculating, when are we going to get the sequel to Super? Here we go. We don't know what the movie's going to be about. We don't know anything about it. But if it comes out of the lips of Akira Toriyama, that's a fact. It's coming. He's working on it. And even though he's not, he's involved, right? Like, he's doing dialogue and stuff like that. So what do you guys think? Drop a comment below. You excited for new Dragon Ball? Are you done with the franchise? Have you never even checked it out? I assume new anime fans are probably like, whoa, this Dragon Ball shit has like hundreds of episodes. But there's no doubt that it's a classic. There's no doubt that you've seen the meme over 9,000. You've seen, it's just part of pop culture at a certain point. You know what I mean? It's bigger than anime. So yeah, let us know what you guys think. Let us know what you guys think with this one.